Hey everybody, it's Daryl with D&B Realty. Hey, I get asked questions about as a buyer, first time buyer, bought before, have experience, should I buy a short sale or foreclosure? So let's talk about short sales and foreclosures and what's different about buying that than just a normal retail property. So when you're buying a foreclosure, the bank owned it, the folks didn't pay the mortgage, something happened, so there's not going to be any seller's disclosure, so you're going to have no idea what's wrong. You're going to have to pay, of course, as always, you want to pay to get an inspection. And if it's in the wintertime, you may have to pay to re-winterize the property because they put antifreeze into the pipes to keep them from freezing. So just know in the wintertime there may be additional costs there. Plus, there's going to be no survey. They may require you to buy title insurance, which typically the seller pays. It really varies from lender to lender. Also, if it's with an auction company, there could be a buyer's premium as high as 5% I've seen. So something to keep in mind. But you definitely want to work with an agent if you're looking at foreclosures to make sure of that, because I see auctions not as much recently. We haven't had a lot of foreclosure activity or short sale activity here in the DFW area, but with what's going on with COVID, I anticipate we're going to see some of that since we've had a lot of people that are laid off. And now also, you're a foreclosure, they're not going to pay for a service contract, which is in essence a 13-month warranty, give or take, that'll cover your major things like plumbing, electrical, HVAC. So that's an additional cost you're going to have. So they'll make zero repairs. Just keep that in mind. So you may have to get what's called a 203K rehab loan if you're purchasing with FHA. Or there's Fannie Mae Homestyle, I believe, is the other loan type if you're buying conventional. So just something to keep in mind. Also, sometimes it can be a little difficult getting an offer accepted because a VP of an asset management company will be the one that approves or disapproves your offer. So keep that in mind. And if you're buying a short sale, what a short sale is the current owner is behind on their mortgage, and the bank has agreed to sell for less than the full mortgage amount. Now, usually they have a broker and agent go out and give them what's called a broker's price opinion. That's kind of their threshold. You're not going to know where that came in at, nor will the agent you're working with. The listing agent won't even know. Only the asset manager at the lender knows. So just know there's a minimum amount the bank's going to accept. And just like a foreclosure, there will be no warranty. The seller has no money to pay for anything, so no repairs. They may or may not have a survey. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention with the foreclosure as well. No survey is going to be available. There will be a seller's disclosure. And of course, as in any case, a foreclosure or short sale, the properties aren't properly maintained, so anticipate extra issues if you're looking at that. Now, the thing about a short sale, depending how experienced the agent is that's listing the property, you could have 6 months, 9 months before you close. If they're really good, it could be 45 days. Again, there's not a lot of short sales right now. I am starting to see some in the Collin County area. But another thing with the short sale, sometimes the brokers that are handling the short sales will pass on a fee for handling the short sale. So that's something only your agent can tell you. I've seen $1,500, $2,000, various prices just depending. Don't see it often, but something to keep in mind. So bottom line, if you're a first-time buyer or experienced buyer, just keep that in mind. Time frame to purchase a short sale is going to be longer. And if you're not patient, it's probably not for you. I've helped facilitate short sales for buyers and sellers. It's a tedious process. It can be worthwhile. Right now, I see banks foreclosing more than doing short sales just because I don't know if it's more profitable for them or not. But anyway, someone goes into a short sale situation, if it's a normal mortgage, After they haven't made their payment for 90 days in a row, that's when the short sale process begins, or foreclosure process. And if it's a home equity loan, that can take up to a year for them to be foreclosed on. Just know that when you're in a short sale, there's a lot of deadlines. Things get slipped all the time. So again, it's something that takes patience. If you're not patient, just go buy a normal retail property. You're probably going to be better off anyway in this market. Buy something that's already fixed up, unless you really want a project. If you have any questions about buying a short sale or foreclosure, feel free to reach out to me. Anything else you want me to cover as far as subjects go, be happy to. Talk to you soon. Have a great one. Stay cool.